Y'all got it confused. Y'all be sitting here looking at people like, well, this is his, and he's a great person. You don't know that person. You ain't fuck him. You ain't sleep. You ain't like, stop. If a man or a woman does not want to be exposed, then start being good to the people that you are with. Why would you think that a person that you treated like utter shit is supposed to protect you? But that is what we do. I refuse to do it anymore.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. So guys, I really want to have this conversation about Omarion and Apryl Jones. And Omarion, as you know, very loved singer, some would consider her to be talented, more or less like dancing and stuff like that. You can't really sing that well. I think Mario exposed that. But nonetheless, he's an icon in certain aspects of like kids group, B2K. He was the only one that had a successful solo career. And of course, he was dealing with Apryl Jones. All right, Apryl Jones leaves a lot to be desired. A lot. I would feel bad for anybody who deals with somebody like Apryl Jones. All right. And then basically he was asked about, the process of coming to terms with his bandmate Lil Fizz sleeping with Apryl Jones, which he handled that fairly well. He was like, look, I forgive the guy. It's okay. And again, Omarion is a very level-headed guy. No matter how silly Apryl Jones acts, he's always a very classy. Even Lil Fizz, who's a jerk and wants to be Omarion, but can't because Lil Fizz, he's even less talented than Blueface. He is terrible. Lil Fizz is the hit and J book. Those, you have more talent in your left thumb than they have combined. All right? But Apryl Jones is upset about that. She's upset about, him speaking on her. And again, he was asked the question by Jason Lee. I don't ever think that he cares enough about her to just talk about it. But, let me play the response of Apryl Jones, who again, she's a Pookeisha. All right? Let's listen to what she has to say, and we're going to come back.
I am 36. I'm about to turn 37, and I won't do it anymore. If you're a piece of shit, you are definitely a piece of shit. And I won't sit here and try to cover and let's meet in a room and put me on the interview, Jason Lee. I hope you guys put that on. Put me in an interview room and say, hey, how do you feel? How do you feel? Give it a fair shot. Give it a fair shot, because it hasn't been fair to me to hear my name constantly over and over and over and over again. I haven't been able to tell my side. I have literally shut the fuck up. I have taken care of my kids. I have been quiet, but y'all got me. You have got me. Call me what you want to call me. Homie, hopper, sex addict. I'll take it. Don't really give a f. Don't care. But I bet you won't put me in the same room. And that's what I'm talking about. This is the year of accountability. This is the year of facts. This is the year of not victimization. This is the year of throwing out narcissists. If you are going to protect one, protect the other. Women have got to be protected. Y'all over here protecting these men who are not all. See, I just, full of shit. But women have had to have endured. And I have been one of those multiple times. Y'all see me with certain people. Y'all like, ooh, fuck that. I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't what it appears. I'm going to be honest with you. It is not what it seems like. I'm going to tell you the truth. People are walking around lying and deceiving and manipulating and egotistical. Stop with and it gets to a point when a bitch gets tired. I have not said a word. I have been tired. I have been quiet. But you want this work, I'm going to give it to you. If you want to hold the other side accountable, any interviewers, any blogs, I am here. I stand tall. I stand firm. Give me an opportunity to speak my mother truth and put that other person across from me to say his. And I bet you what they're saying in that room will not be what it will be when I'm sitting in front of them. And that's what y'all need to do. A good blogger, a good interviewer, all of it. Work. Do the job. Interview proper. Do it proper. Give it to the both sides. That's all I'm saying. Give it to the both sides. Give it to the both sides, man. Stop giving it to one side and giving it to the world. Y'all can destroy a person like that. Give it to both sides. But a person will never sit in a room with a person who's real. Let's see.
Here's what she's talking about. You know, the fact that she's not protecting anybody anymore, which is a lie, because she's always talking about Omarion on some struggle reality show and all of that. She's upset because, you know, what she did was wrong. Not saying Omarion didn't do anything wrong. I've heard the same thing about Omarion. You know, he's a jerk, you know, he doesn't care about people. He's self-centered. That may be true. But we can't get away from the fact, Apryl Jones, you slept with his friend and bandmate. That is unforgivable. Okay? Now you want Jason Lee to bring you on there and interview you next to Omarion, but here's the problem. Nobody cares enough about you to do that. You're nobody. That's why you're not there to Jason Lee. All right? You don't do anything. See, Omarion has actual fans. He actually produces music. You're a drama starter. You're just probably more of an upscale Christian rock. That's what you are, Apryl Jones. You are an upscale Christian rock. You're full of drama. You're full of problems. And you have the, you know, unfortunately, the history of hopping around from guy to guy in the industry. And you want to be upset about that, talking about the man's not doing his job and all of this, and you're yelling and you're screaming. I mean, typical, Pookie behavior, typical unaccountable behavior. And you have destroyed your own opportunities in your own life, and nobody takes you seriously, and you're upset about that. And that's the problem that people have to understand. You can act any way you would like, if you so desire. What you should never do is expect anybody to take you seriously. All right? You should never, listen to me when I say this, expect anybody to take you seriously. You just shouldn't do it. You can get mad about it if you'd like to. That's up to you. But the fact that nobody takes you seriously is your fault. That's your problem. All right? It's your own particular issue. Why nobody wants to take you that serious. And let me just tell you this, that's okay, but you should not be mad at people because they don't want to deal with you, because you're hard to get along with, because you're terrible, because you're awful. All right? Because some people could consider it trash how you've been acting. You can do whatever you would like to do if you so desire. It is up to you. But now you're out here yelling and screaming, and the guy largely ignores you. Have you guys noticed that about Omarion when it comes to Apryl Jones? He ignores her. He doesn't really take her seriously. He doesn't talk about her. He doesn't give her attention. The reason why she's nobody to be talked about. And really what I think is she would love to get back with the guy one day, but he won't deal with her. In fact, after dealing with her, I don't think the guy even wants to be in a relationship with one woman. He wants to have multiple women, so he's looking past you. I mean, he's looking past you a lot. Okay, a lot. He wants to move past you a lot. All right? The guy doesn't want anything to do with you at all. And I know that you don't like that. I know that you're mad, but it's not his fault. It's not his fault. And some of y'all need to get over the fact that, these guys don't want you no more. They don't want you no more. It's okay that he don't want you. It's fine. You'll get over it. Okay, go cry yourself a river And you'll be largely okay. You see, you'll be largely okay. And so guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.